What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. This is a very impromptu live stream that I'm doing tonight. I wanted to set this up earlier in the week, but life gets in the way, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live tonight. I don't know if I can go live tomorrow, but I can definitely do some over the weekend. But you know what? I kind of miss doing this, and I kind of want to get back in the groove. I've been on some other people's live streams over the past few days, and I was like, I just need to get back here and do this and do what I love. And today we're going to be talking about, you already guessed it, Scream 7. There's so much to unpack here. We have been talking about this, but every time I watch that trailer, I find some other clues. I find some stuff that I missed on that first or second or 100th viewing of that trailer. So we're going to discuss that tonight. So not quite sure how long we're going to go tonight, and I'll probably have some guests on. I do have one guest sitting backstage at the moment, and we're just going to have like a small discussion. Just kick back, relax, throw some popcorn in your face if that's what you like, or, whatever you have. But yeah, thank you for hanging out here. If you are just popping in and popping out, please smash that like button, stab it, kick it. You know what to do. That's going to help out that algorithm, get my viewing back up on YouTube. Because it's been quite some time since I have done a full live stream. So, with all that being said, I'm going to bring on my guest. He's a good friend of mine. He's no stranger of the channel, and he has great content. So go subscribe to this guy. His link will be down in the description of this video. And yeah, he's my brother from another mother, Dom. But you probably know him as Damalama Ding Dong. What up, Ghostface?
Hello, Destin. It's nice to see you again. And this time, we're going to have a fun night. And we're going to be talking about some Scream 7 Stu Macher theories, am I right?
It sounds like I called 1-800 Sexy Ghostface. Ooh, I want to be like the guy off the Ladies Man. Ooh, it's a lady.
It's a lady.
What if someone said that to Ghostface? If Ghostface calls them, and the guy's just like chill, and he's just like, "Ooh, it's a lady."
It's a lady.
Catching Ghostface off guard like that'd be funny.
Oh,
I think that'd be pretty funny. But tonight, dude, you know what we're talking about. It's in the caption. You already know, Scream 7. Super chats do go to the front of the line. They're not necessary. They're up on every stream. But if you want more live streams like this, that's the best way to do it, because this stuff, all this different platforms that we use do cost money. So I love doing this, but sometimes it's just it gets very pricey with all the fluctuations on prices and everything. But throw in your questions nonetheless, because I do want to hear your thoughts on this about Stu Macher returning. Where could Scream 8 lead out? And do we think that Sydney and Tatum are both going to survive in this? And I also want to discuss the Meek twins' fate. So yeah, think about all that. Put your questions down below. I got some ideas. Dom, what are you? How many times? I'm pretty sure you can't count, but after seeing the trailer from the first time you saw it to now, to your latest viewing, has your hype level of this movie, has it gone up or has it came down a little bit? I'm just curious. Or are you just kind of somewhere at the same?
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm definitely excited for it. It's another Scream film, and it's with Neve Campbell, Sidney Prescott, and who wouldn't love that? So I definitely am looking forward to it. I'm not letting my expectations go too high because of the way the last Scream film played out, especially towards the end.
Yeah,
it's I'm definitely keeping my expectations a little lower this time, but I'm still looking forward nevertheless. And I can't wait to see what they do with this one, especially if the mystery behind it, and hopefully we get a good slasher, mystery um, like we had in like the original and Scream
Yeah.
2, you know, and all those great Scream films, and so we hopefully we get that in this one. Hopefully, and I'm pretty sure they will. Kevin Williamson is behind the director's chair, but he's also, I heard, the writer. If I'm not mistaken, he
He
also
did get
has
added on as a writer.
yeah,
Yep.
so he got added on as a writer. So we're definitely going to see some Kevin Williamson type dialogue, type, you know, characters. You know, I think we're going to get that the original Scream uh, movies kind of back into the form of the modern day Scream film, which is Scream 7. We'll probably get that original, you know, feel to it, because he's behind the wheel. So I think, and also Ned Campbell's back at Sydney, so it's definitely something I'm looking forward to. But like I said, I'll keep my expectations low. I'll still go see it in the theater, and I'm not gonna watch another trailer.
I'm not, dude. That's so hard to do, right? I try to say that like I don't want to see nothing else, but it's like I'm a weak man. What can I say? I gotta hit play.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine has kind of heightened a little bit. Just given the fact that like I feel like there is something special with this one. Like that was the reason. A lot of the reasons of the reshoots, and with Kevin Williamson coming on board as a writer, and I already kind of like assumed that he was going to have his hands on the script. Even though he was directing it, you know, like it's kind of like one of those things. Like, if I came up with these characters and if I came up with this concept, if this is my baby, I'm gonna want to make some decisions on the writing, you know, on the direction that it goes. So, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to surpass my expectations, because honestly, I was right here and then I was here. Now I'm a little bit higher, and I don't know if I'm just like on a high with it or what, but it's got my wheels turning a lot with this one. I feel like that they do have something fresh here. I don't think that they're giving away too much. First I thought that they were, but I think a lot of this stuff is just taking us in a different direction that we think the movie's going to go, and they're just toying with us at this point. I mean, even with the plaid skirt, you know, even just all these little things, like I just think that they're all toying. I mean, you got Dewey's voice, you got Stu's voice, you know, like I just think that they're all like very much just teasing us, but we haven't seen anything yet. I think that this might be a completely different, we might get a Halloween Ends type of movie where it's like, that's not the movie that was presented to us in the trailer at all, you know, like that's a completely different movie. I hope it ain't that way. I hope it doesn't go to that extreme of different. I hope it goes in a good way, but I hope it does hit that landing, because that's what I want. It's been a while since I was completely surprised by the reveal of the killer, you know, and I want to be wrong, you know, at least by one of them, you know. So yeah, let me get to the chat real quick. I don't want to abandon anybody, so I want to include all y'all and get y'all's thoughts. We got our very own DJ in the house. What up, all you horror hooligans? What's going on, sir? Go DJ.
That's my DJ.
Dom, you gonna sing it in your Ghostface voice?
Oh yes. Go DJ. That's my DJ.
Ooh, it's a lady.
It's a lady.
I'm kidding.
I gotta put the mask on.
Just keep your pants on, man. It ain't that kind of party.
I know it ain't that kind of party, but it's my type of party, you know.
Thank you, DJ, for that. Elbow, drop that like button. Yes, if you don't stick around, if you're just, I know this is a very out of the nowhere stream, but I just kind of wanted to talk with y'all and hang out for a little bit. The least you can do, please just hit that like button. I'd really, really appreciate it. That helps out the channel more than you know. What you about to do, bro?
I'm gonna pull the Ghostface dance off in about an hour or two or something like that. Because the thing is, man, Ghostface can dance. He can trip and fall, but he can dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Okay. No, not really. I don't know what you're getting at, but yeah, I got you.
I tried to say that Ghostface will do a dance later on in the street. If that's okay with you.
All right. Everybody, get your dollars ready. Do you take a bag of pennies? You ever went to a strip club and just like pulled out a bag of pennies and just like threw them on the stage, like slid them across their feet?
Oh, yep.
I got kicked out.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I walked in with a Crown Royal bag full of pennies, and there was actually some Chuck E. Cheese tokens in there too. I didn't know, and I just kind of threw them all on stage. I thought, currency is currency, but they didn't like that. They kicked my ass out.
That's right.
That's right. King Matthew says, "What's up, Destin? How you doing tonight?" I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. 154 to the Dom Fund. Hell yeah.
Support my boy Dom. And pennies.
You said that weird.
King
King Matthew III says, "My theory for Scream 7 is that Ghostface finally gets a win in the final act of Scream 7 against Sydney." This is a theory going around that, with them already green lighting Scream 8 and it's supposed to be starting production soon, like early next year, like maybe Ghostface. What if we didn't even get a reveal in this movie? Would that piss you off if we didn't get a reveal at all? Or do you want to reveal and then it's still another Ghostface lives? How do you want that? How would you feel?
Honestly, I think it'll feel like a little different because it's like if we don't get a reveal at the end, but it's leading into the next movie, I think we'll get a good reveal hopefully, by Scream 8. Because I don't mind it, because here's the thing. For me, man, Ghostface is like he's one of the main attractions to Scream, besides from Sidney Prescott. So we always look at Ghostface as an icon and as a killer, but like as an icon. And so it's like, just if it don't get the reveal, I'm okay with that because it's like as long as it leads into the next film, that's all that matters.
Okay, let me ask you this since we're on this topic.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot. The theory is that a lot of people think this is going to be Leslie Macher as the reveal. Do you think that's going to be the big reveal, or do you think that's going to be in this one and then it leads into another one? How would you feel if that was the mastermind situation in 8?
You're saying Leslie Macher being the mastermind?
Yeah. Would you want her to be if that's the direction that they're going? Would you want her to be revealed in this one, and then maybe there's another mastermind behind her, or do you think how mad? I guess I should say how mad would you be if we don't even get her revealed in this one, and if you go into Scream 8, that's the big reveal?
Oh, dude, no, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. I would rather, if they're gonna do a reveal of Leslie Macher, do it here in Scream 7, and then lead into the next film, like with another Ghostface killer that escaped, and that was the mastermind, and hopefully that turns out to be Stu.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if we get the Leslie Macher reveal in this one, but then later on we get the Stu Macher, we still get the best of both worlds or whatever. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'm cool with that too.
Also, with that burning down, with Ghostface burning down the house and walking away, do you think that's the beginning of the movie or the ending? Do you think that's how the movie will end?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it's possibly going to be the end of the film. Just because it just seems like a final act type of thing to have a burning house, you know. Especially this if it's like the stew house, you know. I think it's gonna be the end, bro. I think it's gonna be the ending, and then of course, and then it will just lead into Scream 8. Hopefully, it picks up right where it left off with the burning house. What do you think on that?
Yeah, so I've given this a lot of thought. I mean, I was pretty much hands down thinking this was going to be the beginning of the movie, even though that people were saying that it was going to be the ending or maybe somewhere in the middle or whatever. And it could still be in the middle, you know, you don't know. Somewhere in the middle, you might know that, hey, there's not just a Ghostface here in Pine Grove, there's one in Woodsboro. This is bigger than you think. But a couple of reasons why I think that this is not the beginning and most likely the end of the movie. One being is that if this is the beginning of the movie, I don't think that Sidney Prescott's guard is going to be down when she gets the call from Ghostface like she looks in this one. She's just having a natural conversation. She's not stunned by anything. There's not anything that, like, even when her daughter goes to school, like walking with her friends or whatever she's going to, there's no big alarm, and I feel like that would be like big time news, and it would get to Sydney quick, and that would keep her like immediately on alert and on edge. You know, if there was a well, thinking again, maybe with them getting killed, maybe they just thought that they died in a fire. You know, maybe they didn't think it was a Ghostface attack. You know, but I just feel like that would definitely set the alarm off for before Ghostface calls Sydney. Secondly, traditionally in a Scream movie, Ghostface always, before the title card happens, Ghostface always raises his knife and comes down, and that's when the title card happens. You know, I think the only one it didn't happen in was the first Scream. They could be doing something like that, but typically that's what happens. In this one, I don't see that happening with him walking away from the house like that. You mean to tell me he's just going to walk towards the screen like that and it's just going to say Scream 8? One, that's not scary, like we had the Casey Becker hanging in the first movie. And two, we're not getting the stab, you know, for the title card. So it also makes me think that this is going to be probably the ending, showing that this isn't over yet, and this might bring it to where, I mean, I know everyone's saying that no, we're going back to Pine Grove and Scream 8. I don't know how likely that is, you know, like I'm pretty sure we'll have something there, like it'll pick up there, but I kind of want, like, if 8's going to be the ending, I want them to kind of like halfway through the movie or near the climax, they come back to Woodsboro, because maybe the house burning down, maybe Martha Meeks gets killed or something, you know, and maybe one of the Meeks twins is like, I got to get to my mom, and they don't want to go alone, and they know it's a Ghostface attack, and that's whenever they decide to go with them, you know, or something.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking. Let me get back to the chat. I could just talk all about it all day long. A troll's in the house. What's up, a troll? Welcome to the party.
Hey, troll.
What's up, DJ? Hell yeah. We got Denisha's in the house. Good to see you. Hello, Denisha.
Hey, Denisha.
Always good to see you. We got Michael's in the house. Shabanamanamusa. It's Brittany, bitch. I'm just kidding. Good evening. I'm excited about Stu returning. I hope Sydney and her daughter survive. I think it would be better than Scream 6. I do think that. I think that's a given. I think it's going to be better than Scream 6. I just want... Scream 6 wasn't really as bad as a lot of people said or make it out to be. There is a lot of ideas that don't flow together too evenly, and it feels a little disjointed coming off of Scream 5, you know, like Like the way Gale acts, the shrine, the way the movie opens, they try to be different, which I'm okay with in a way, but I felt like it could have been a little bit better. And then the reveal, or even the park scene, or even Kirby's. It felt like a lot of just ideas just thrown at the wall and see what sticks, and none of it kind of really meshed together perfectly. But it also wasn't a bad movie because I liked the core four. I kind of liked the band of them getting together. I felt like they were more a friend group in that one than five. You know what I mean? They were more likable a little bit, besides Mindy. But you know, just it just I wanted them to explore a little bit more of the college life a little bit, you know. And all we did was really get that scene out there on the bench in front of this college. I never really got that feeling like besides that party at the beginning, I never really got that feeling like we never got to see them walk into class or interacting, you know, like we did in Scream 2, and we saw Sydney wake up in her dorm room, go get Randy from class, them walking out, meeting Derek. The news is all over the campus. We didn't get that, and I like that feeling. Like this is our location, this is what we're doing, and it was just kind of, I don't know. It felt almost kind of like a TV movie a little bit, just a little bit more gruesome.
Yeah, I think they wanted to focus more on the New York setting than the college setting.
Yeah.
Because if they focus more on the college setting, then people are like, "Oh, where's New York? Where's the rest of New York?" Because that's what's kind of what they were promoting in the advertisement and the marketing behind Scream 6 is Ghostface takes New York, or Ghostface in New York. And I think that's what they were trying to do with Scream 6. And I think they did a better job in terms of like having Ghostface in the streets of New York a little bit, and being in the New York City, and you feel like you're in the city and all that stuff. And besides the shrine stuff, but like the convenience store, or the you know the parks, and the alleyways, you know, and all that stuff. I kind of felt like, you know, because they start off the movie in New York, like already there. You know, you're already in New York. Where in Jason Takes Manhattan, you're not in New York yet. You know, Jason Takes Manhattan, you start off in Crystal Lake, and then you go on the boat for a ride for like almost half the movie, and then you get to New York by the third act. So it's like Scream 6.
I still like that movie though.
I do. I still like it because it has a special charm to it. But I think Scream 6 did a better job as introducing the whole idea of an iconic slasher in a New York setting. I guess you can say how they start off. So I think they did a pretty good job on that one. Obviously they didn't have a full budget to do a lot of New York scenes, but I still appreciate the fact that we felt like, you know, it was kind of New York. So I definitely give them that. But at the same time, I feel like the reveal, like I said, is kind of off, and it's kind of like, oh wow, really? But other than that, I still enjoyed the movie. It was an entertaining movie. You know, it was still entertaining. But it definitely has its flaws.
Yeah, it just seems like they had just a lot of ideas, and it just didn't. I don't want to say it didn't flow. I just felt like it was just kind of like, oh, those are cool ideas, but they didn't really like go too far into it. I felt like they didn't take enough risks either. It was just too easy to figure out too. It was just kind of like everybody that's not a part of the legacy cast are the killers. You know, that's pretty much how it kind of came out to be. And it was like, and they're all related. And how does that make sense? That's one thing, is I just want it to make sense in this one. I want it to shock me. I would be even okay if it like completely turns its head and it's like Kirby's the killer, or Mark Kincaid is back. Like, you thought he wasn't coming back for this movie, but then they came up with a better idea. Instead of him being her husband, he comes back as the killer, and he's the one that got away from Scream 3 or something. You know, anything. Yeah. Anything besides just I don't want just the Leslie Macher reveal if that's the way they're going to go with this, and her daughter if that's McKenna Grace's kid, or if she's the other killer or something. Like it's just too easy. Don't make it easy. Make us think. Make us work for it, and make it like shock and awe. That's what I want.
Yep.
King Matthew says, do you think Sydney will get her own version of the Ghostface shrine or something similar since she wasn't there in Scream 6 for the shrine? Her own version of the Ghostface shrine. You mean like there'd be another shrine, or she'll have a Ghostface shrine of her own? What? I don't think she would have one of her own. But do you think there's like maybe another one in that town that's like...
Well, that's actually a good observation, because I think if we're going to go with the Cult of Ghostface route, then there definitely possibly are going to be shrines throughout the world or throughout the United States where most of the Ghostface attacks happen. So I think so, but at the same time I'm not too sure, because it doesn't feel like they're going to shoehorn in something like that when they already did that in Scream 6. But if they do that, then it will show that this is bigger than what Sydney's dealing with or what she's going through. This is worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah. I got an idea. With King Matthew just bringing this up, what if that was the opening scene? What if the opening scene is that we're in New York? And, it's months or a year later or whatever after the events of Scream 6. And a couple of people decide to sneak into that Ghostface shrine or whatever. And, there's this whole conversation like didn't people got killed here? Why are we going in here? There's supposed to be a lot of good stuff, aren't you a fan of Stab? And they go in there and they get killed or something. And then whenever the police come to the scene, what if all the masks are taken that was in the shrine? And they're just and Gail's calling Sydney hey, we got some stuff missing, blah 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 blah. I think that'd be kind of a cool concept if Ghostface was using a different mask in a lot of the different kills, and I kind of want that aged mask to show back up, as a surprise or something. I didn't mind it. I actually just bought one recently. I like it.
Yeah, and it kind of be reminiscent to the opening of Chucky 3, Child's Play 3, where the last movie left off where it was in the factory, and in the opening of Child's Play 3, we opened in the factory, but it's years later. So I think same thing with this one, where it's probably like you said, a couple years later, and we pick back up in the shrine room, and those two people get killed, then the masks are missing, and then title card or something like that, and it goes into then it goes into Sydney's story. I think that would be cool, just to pick back up where we left off, just so we don't feel like we're leaving out Scream 6, because I think it's very important to not leave out something like that when that's a main movie in a franchise, like a main installment.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's I am too a troll. I'm so hyped for this movie. I think the twist will be crazy. I hope it is. I hope we haven't figured it out yet. And if we have, I hope they do reshoots so they can change it.
Yeah.
And I hope it's a twist within a twist, I want I don't want just oh, this is my accomplice. No, I want they got a motive and the other Ghostface has a motive. Everyone's got a specific motive to do this now, and they're not just fans of the movie, Yeah. It's not always got to just, I'm so tired of them just being fans of the movie, and being some little nerds.
Yeah. Charlie? I was just
shoulder me. No, can't talk like that. Don't let Marcus hear that.
I'm sorry, Marcus.
I'm gonna make him a shirt that has Charlie on it. It says "Shoulder me, shoulder me." He reminded me of the guy off of Super Troopers. Pull over, man! I can't pull over any further. I'm already pulled over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. King Matthew says, I still think Skeet Ulrich will appear in Scream 7. Somehow, maybe Ghostface uses Billy's voice to trick Sydney if they don't do the Marine Prescott flashback. I think so too, Matthew. I think that maybe we can get like a Skeet Ulrich like FaceTime, you know? I think that would be really, really cool. And then seeing like some images of like Billy stabbing her mom. Like really messing with her psyche, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy.
Oh yeah.
MJ says extremely excited for Scream 7 in February and the MJ biopic in April. Yeah, I'm ready for that biopic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that the actor, I think it's like a nephew or something like that they got playing Michael Jackson. I hope that. Yeah. I hope he does. I think he'll do a good job, even though this is his first movie. And I think it's supposed to be a 2-part biopic too, if I'm not mistaken. Coming out the month of my birthday, April. My birthday's 4/20.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, man. You're a little early, but thanks.
A little early.
I'll come back and watch this for my birthday. King Matthew III says McKenna Grace is going to get the Sarah Michelle Gellar Scream 2 treatment. McKenna is definitely dying in Scream 7. I hope so. Honestly, I really, really want that. I don't want her to be a killer. I just don't. I wonder if like Tatum's friend group or even Tatum is fans of the Stab movies. You know, are we going to get that again? Like the young group is like fans of the Stab movies, and are they going to be friends with Michelle Randolph's character from at the beginning of the movie? You know, that gets the house burned out. If that's the beginning of the movie, yeah. Like, wouldn't it be crazy if what's Michelle Randolph and the guy, what's his name, Tantro? I can't think right now. What if we see them more in the movie? What if they're in Pine Grove and they're like telling Tatum and the friends or whoever, being like, "Hey, we're actually going to go out to the stew house, you know, out in Woodsboro," and they're just like, "You're crazy. You shouldn't do that." And like they end up taking the trip, and that's what happens. You know, like we don't see them for a while until the end. You know, we see them leave Pine Grove, and then shit goes down in Pine Grove, and then they get killed at the Stu Macher house.
Yeah.
Yo, talking Star Wars is in the house. Yo, Dom, keep your pants on.
Oh, don't turn me to a good time.
Don't give me any ideas, Star Wars.
Give me any ideas. I'll show you my pants, and I'll show you my pantsless pants.
We don't want to see your lightsaber. Keep your lightsaber in your pants.
I call it a snake lightsaber.
All right. It's a no pants party.
No pants party.
That's funny.
I took off my sock. Not
oh man.
It started.
Here we go. So you have started with no pants. King Matthew says, I'm also kind of iffy on Gail's fate in Scream 7. Part of me thinks she will die, but I think she'll be saved for the opening kill of Scream 8. Ooh, I'm okay with that. If she doesn't die in Scream 7 to end up getting killed in Scream 8, I'm okay with that.
Sure.
I dig that. I'm all right with that. I don't know why I want Martha Meeks to be an opening kill. I don't know why. I just always like, man, he doesn't really do much. Just get rid of her. How the hell did she even get on the damn set of Scream 3? Stab 3. What are you doing, man?
I'm swinging my sock.
Take your sock off, twist it around your head like a helicopter.
Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Nothing.
MJ says I would be ticked if we didn't have a reveal. I would too. Like I feel like I need that itch at the end of this one. Don't just like tease me and being like to be continued or Ghostface will return or Ghostface returns to Woodsboro at the end or something like that. You know, don't do that to me. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Baby, baby, baby. Star Wars says, I'll post a picture or do a video with the picture in it. You can only see a paw. Oh, here we go.
Oh, God.
What the hell? Cujo hissing back at you? Has anyone seen that trailer to that movie called Primate? About the killer, that the little chimpanzee that's a killer at the house. It's like it's like a group of people, they're in the house and they have like this like cute little like chimpanzee, and it's like it gets attacked or something outside the house, like around the woods or whatever, and it comes back with rabies and it's like killing them in the house. I heard at Fantastic Fest, I heard this movie is awesome and it's like Cujo but with a monkey. So I want to see it. Go check out that trailer. It's just called Primate. Looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
I think it's coming out in January.
Oh nice.
Definitely the end. I can't spell. So you think it's the end as well? DJ says I would like to see the burning house be in the middle of the movie. I think that would be okay with me too. Like maybe I don't know, like maybe there's killings going on in both. Like we're mainly in Pine Grove, but like stuff's happening in Woodsboro too a little, you know? Matthew says, I think Ghostface will lead Sydney back to Woodsboro by kidnapping Tatum and luring Sydney to the stew house in Woodsboro. The number that calls Sydney in the trailer is a Woodsboro number. See, that's what I originally wanted. I don't know if they're going to make it to the house to Stu's house since it's getting burnt down. But originally, I would like that idea. It does sound like Ghostface kidnaps Tatum, though, her daughter. I don't know if she gets rescued in this one or maybe in the next one, you know? But I would love that Ghostface kidnaps her and takes her to Woodsboro and makes Sydney come back.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I can see that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think doing that definitely would be like, I don't know when that can start in the movie, to be honest. It can start maybe during the end of the first act, probably. And then the second act and third act takes place in Woodsboro. So then it will be like Woodsboro theme. But I don't know, man. We'll always go back to Woodsboro, you know, for the most part. Like besides 2 and 3 and 6, the majority of the Scream franchise took place in Woodsboro. You know, and I think
this is a reminder. Set my own security system.
Get your security
This
system.
is a reminder.
It always says
Set
it
my own
twice.
security system.
Yeah.
I have to set my alarm, my security system, so Ghostface, so your ass can't come in here and kill me.
Damn.
Can't get past my security system.
Where's my Ghostface mask?
We do always go to Woodsboro, but you know what? If we went back to Woodsboro, and what if Sydney had to go back to her home where her mom got killed?
Right.
And the showdown was at her house, you know? I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I think Woodsboro is like the Haddonfield of Halloween at this point. Just it always mostly takes place there, I guess.
Matthew says there's a reason why Sydney aims her gun in the trailer after Ghostface sets the house on fire. Oh, I have to go back and watch that. Or is it the same scene where she's aiming her gun?
I have to rewatch the trailer too because I've only seen it twice,
Yeah.
just so I don't get too spoilery in it.
Shannon said, "I know who Ghostface is. My cat named Cujo. Used her as a Ghostface AI earlier. Leave the cat alone."
Leave the cat alone.
DJ says, "What if they show the end twist of Scream 7 and then they do the start of Scream 8, leaving us a little appetizer for Scream 8 and leave us a cliffhanger? That way to do something different in a movie." Showing us the start of Scream 8. Yeah, that could be the burning of the house. The start of Scream 8, you know? Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, Scream 8 picks up exactly where Scream 7 leaves off, kind of like a Halloween Kills type of thing?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. I mean, just or like it picks off like where the original Halloween left off when they did the original Halloween 2.
Mm-hmm.
So like in original Halloween 2, the opening is where they pick up right after the first original Halloween. And
I like movies like that.
Yeah. It feels like it's one movie, you know?
Right.
So yeah. I'm down with that.
I want a whole trilogy like that.
Oh yeah.
That's what I thought we were going to get with Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
Originally. I think that was the original idea.
For sure.
Matthew says, "I have a crazy theory. What if Kirby is one of the killers because she like Sydney grew up in Woodsboro? It would make sense as to why Ghostface says, 'Remind me of where we grew up.'" See? That would be crazy. I would be okay with Kirby being a killer. Like, she got away like she was one of the killers in Scream 6, you know? What if what's his name? Dermot Mulroney, whenever he gave that phone call to Sam, like she got let go from the department, you know, because of whatever. What if he was actually telling the truth, even though he was a ghost face? What if he was still telling the truth? You know?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, what if he's telling the truth that Kirby was released from the department and she's been off the rails ever since? Like, what if that was actually true? He wasn't even lying. So it was like perfect timing for him.
Right.
Because it's like, oh wow, this is true. Like, this is something I can just tell.
She was going to be the fall person.
Yeah, she was going to be the fall. And then I was like, oh, and then I was telling people that, and they were looking at me like, nah, that can't be. And I'm like, no, it could be, because it's like you got to think about it sometimes, you know, of like how, you know, it could be true, you know, and it just adds up, and it played right into his hands. It's like, oh shit, like I've got something here that can make Kirby be the fall person, you know, that is actually true, you know, and it's like perfect timing. Like, let's go with it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, and I always wondered, Ghostface just knocked you out, and she had an exact mark where Chad hit one of the Ghostfaces with the camera and said "lights out" or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, that's exactly where Ghostface got hit, and I bet you that's Ghostface getting knocked out right there, you know?
Yeah, because like even like Quinn and Ethan weren't injured in the face at all.
Right.
And Bailey.
Good point.
Because like if Ghostface kept getting hit in the face, especially with the camera, you would expect to see marks or blood or something streaming down someone's face, because it's like he hit him really hard. So it makes sense. It makes sense that Kirby is definitely a killer, but I don't think she's working with the Baileys. I think she was just somebody that was the ghost face at the right place at the wrong time. Right. You know? So I think that's kind of what I think about that, yeah.
And when she gets revealed, I think that one of the Meeks twins needs to be there, since we don't have Sam or Tara, to kind of revert back to that situation and being like, wait, what about this? And she's like, and you get like to see a scene like, you hit me pretty hard with that camera, man. You were the one that knocked me out or something, you know? Like, I think that something like that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That would shock me. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be cool if it happened. And Kevin Williamson created Kirby in Scream 4, so I'm pretty sure he's going to want to play with that character again. If the original idea was to keep her alive, he's yet to get to play with her yet, you know?
Yeah.
That's a weird way of saying it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What's up, Necessary Distraction? Good to see you. Glad to have you in the stream. I hope all is well. Hell yeah. Way back like O flats on a Cadillac.
Hell yeah. And by the way, Marcus, if you're listening, we invited you to the panel. So because he's also in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is going to be going live soon. I don't want to overlap anything, so we will be kind of cutting this off pretty soon in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to try to get through some of these comments. I got to be on set in the morning, so I can't stay up late tonight, or I will regret it. I got a long drive.
Yeah.
Shanna says, stab the like button, or Dama Lama Ding Dong will go pantless with Destin. Hell no! Yeah, stab the like button. We're gonna be over here playing lightsabers.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Shannon.
I'm playing the lightsabers.
Pants party that like button, or we'll have to black out the screen. Like this? Jigsaw is the killer. What to play a game? Hey, wouldn't that be cool? Like if Ghostface is using all these AI voices and everything, and it sounds like there's like a Darth Vader like breathing in that one scene. If he's using like pop culture voices from cartoons and movies, excuse me. Wouldn't that be cool if he did use the Jigsaw voice for a minute? He's like, oh, what's your I want to play a game, you know, and just kind of like, just for like a little, you know, just a little bit, use the Jigsaw voice. It's really dark over there, Dom. What you doing? Don't you go pantsless on us. Matthew, do you think Scream 7 will finally be the movie where Gail writes her promised book about Dewey she says she would write about? I hope so. I really hope so. I think that they need to, before she dies, that needs to be done. I want to see that book. And I want to see it become like a #1 bestseller, you know? Maybe that's a way to end the series, is like she wrote that and published it, and then she gets killed, and that becomes a #1 bestseller, like we see in Aftermath of like she's not talking about the murder, she's talking about a sheriff and doing happy things instead of death, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely needs to happen. Necessary says, I swear Stu better not be some AI bullshit. We all know he's alive. Right?
Right.
I completely agree. Everybody's a suspect. Hell yeah, they are.
Hell yeah.
Necessary says, Destin, have you been watching Welcome to Derry? I have. I've watched all 3 episodes. Thought about giving my thoughts on it. Let me know if that's something that y'all would want to hear about. It's Welcome to Derry. It's out on HBO Max. I got a lot of thoughts with that. There's a lot of theories and a lot of mystery behind that show, being tied in with The Shining and Shawshank Redemption and a whole bunch of Stephen King properties. Really interesting show. Really interesting. I don't know how I really feel about it 100% yet, but I'm not bored. I'm having a good time with the show. I just hope it hits the landing as well. Good prequel show to it. Have you been watching it? You've been watching it? Well, you need to. You need to
I'm
watch it.
gonna. I need to get HBO Max. I think,
Yeah.
in order to watch it.
Necessary says, what if the stew house is the ending of the movie? Yeah, we discussed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be just the way he's walking away and there's no stab to the screen and the title card coming up. A troll says Celeste O'Connor is a killer. You know, I think she's off my suspect list. Just given I've slowed down that trailer. On the next Scream Talk, I will bring that trailer back up like we did last time, and we'll do it frame by frame. And I'll show you where it looks like Celeste O'Connor is hiding from Ghostface, but then you'll blink and you'll miss it if you don't do it frame by frame. It looks like she tries to walk away and get away, and Ghostface kind of like jumps up from behind her and like it's about to like tackle her to the ground over the bar. So I think Celeste O'Connor's a goner. I think she's going to be the one that gets killed early on in the movie at that bar or that restaurant. I think Mindy's gone too. I think they both get killed in that scene.
Yeah.
King Matthew says, this might be a crazy prediction, but what if the scene with the stew B&B or Scare B&B is part of a new Stab film they're working on in Scream 7? That would be cool to see Stab come back in Scream 7. Yeah. Yeah, that, I mean, like, if that's the way, like, that's another thing. What if they do like a movie within a movie? What if that's, like, all fake? That whole scene. What if, like, Ghostface is walking away, like, burns the house down, and we hear, cut! And we're like, it's like a little set out there in Woodsboro, like, and they just made that scene or something, you know, or they're on, like, a sound stage and had a duplicate of the Scream house. I don't know how much Stab stuff is going to be in this movie. I hope they kind of scale that back. I'm kind of tired of talking about the Stab movies. I know it's all meta and everything, but it ain't got to go that meta. All right? We get it. We're on board. We know it's meta. Necessary Discretion said, Primate looks crazy. Yes, it does. It looks awesome. No, my cat named Cujo, Destin. I did a Ghostface AI filter on it. Oh, okay, cool. I'd like to see that. Rapid monkey vibes. Yeah, for sure. These new Halloween fan films have been so good. They are good. I've seen some good ones. Brett James Bishop did a good one. The Shape of Halloween. That was a good one. King Matthew said, besides hearing Dewey's voice in Scream 7, I kind of think we could see a Dewey videotape where he gives the rules to Sydney and Gail, maybe. Oh, I would be okay with that. I would be A-okay with that. Let that happen, please. I don't think it's going to happen because of what David Arquette said in some interview recently that said, yeah, I'm in the movie, but blink and you'll miss me, is what he said. So I don't know if he's going to have like a glorified cameo or anything like that, but that would be a great idea. Oh, we lost Dom. MJ says they said there might be a part 2 if part 1 does well. The allegations won't be in part 1. I'm fine with that because I didn't want the allegations in the biopic, even though I. Oh, yeah, awesome, awesome. I can't wait to see that movie. Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, sorry about that. I misclicked.
It's all good, man. Necessary said, "Shut up, Alexa."
Uh-huh.
Oh damn. I turned her on. She went off.
Oh, okay.
Proof Destin is Ghostface because the security system. Ghostface kidnapping Tatum. Yes. Ghostface is going to knock on your door. Don't put the hex on me, Ricky Bobby. Michael Macher is going to take out Michael Jackson. I want to see that movie. I'm kidding. Michael. Matthew says, I wouldn't be too cocky about your security system protecting you from Ghostface testing, because technically Ghostface broke through Tara's security system in Scream 5. Alright now. Y'all scared me. We're gonna have to wrap this one up. About to go check out everything. Oh, the big showdown at her childhood home. I like that idea. Me too. Yeah, that, or maybe like the Casey Becker house, like where it all began, or but really, I guess it all began at Sydney's house because of her mom. But yeah, let's see that. Have like a new family like living in the house, and like that's the opening scene. It's like Ghostface comes to their house and just kills them because like that'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Are you being summoned?
I'm being summoned.
I have a theory. Kirby is a killer in 6. When Chad hits Quinn, Ethan don't look at. Yeah. That's what we were talking about. Me too. That was my theory. I think I started that theory a long time ago when Scream 6 came out. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I let you borrow it, my friend. My buddy, I shot him 6 times. Sam and Tara, the killers in Scream 7. You could throw Mama Tina in there as well for good measure. Yep. I wouldn't be mad about that. At least like one of them. I would be mad if Tara Carpenter is the opening kill. Like Sam's nowhere in there, but Tara gets killed, and then like we get to see Sam become the killer, and it's Sydney versus Sam. I wouldn't be mad about that. But I also like this idea too of both of them working together to kill. That they finally all both snapped. I get that too. It's like you love her, but you know what? She might be really cool though. We love Stu, but he also was a killer. I'm gonna have to skip over some of this stuff because we are gonna have to wrap it up. We're about an hour in, and I have a long drive in the morning. I guess I could go ahead and announce that I'm going to be in Lioness Season 3. That I'm going to be on set tomorrow. I'm playing a Ukrainian soldier. Do I look Ukrainian? What the hell?
I think so.
I think so. Beard and Entertainment, Stew Train, bitches. It's Brittany, bitch. Stew. Good to see you, buddy. When are you doing that Stars on Dairy? Stars on Dairy? Are you talking to me? Oh, okay. I think y'all are talking together. My bad. I'm not that special. Get it? Yeah, go subscribe to Talking Star Wars. Looks like she's do some reactions to Welcome to Derry. Did episode 1 a few days ago, and I show a little footage as possible if case copyright. Yeah, cool. I'll have to check that out. I do want to do like some after parties or some like recaps of the show or something and talk about every episode. I just don't feel like I have the most knowledge on the Stephen King lore, so I think I'm better listening to somebody else than me just talking about it. I could shoot the shit about it, but I don't know shit. If y'all want something like that, let me know. I can do that with other properties too. Other movies, other horror movies. Matthew says Landman Season 2 comes out this month. It does. It's about to launch. If y'all haven't seen Billy Bob Thornton's and Joe Rogan's podcast interview the other day, check that out. Pretty damn good. Yeah, it's already wrapped filming. It wrapped filming a while ago. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I play an attorney in episode 10. If they don't cut me. But yeah. Yep. But also be looking out for this movie called 11 Days with Taylor Kitsch, Diego Luna, Jason Isaac, a bunch of people in it. I'm in like 3 scenes of that and a big climax scene where a bunch of us are like running up behind Taylor Kitsch with like shotguns and rifles and trying to take down Diego Luna's character and some of the cartels that are trying to escape prison. It's going to be a good movie. It's going to be real. It was a fun experience, but long nights for sure. I can't wait for that movie to come out. Yeah, an attorney at Odessa Police Department. Episode 10 is what they said that it's going to be. I came in right at the end of the season. All right. Scream Talk is wrapping right now. I love your faces. I can't stay up late tonight. And my good buddy, I shot him 6 times. My brother from another mother, he's probably live right now. I don't know if he is or not. I haven't checked, but he's supposed to go live pretty soon. I don't want to overlap that. So go check him out. Leave here, go there, and support him. Hit that like button. Hit that, stab that button. You know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. I ain't got to tell you what to do. And Dom, you got any last words? You got anything coming up? You got anything in the works? What you got coming up?
I got a horror anthology film that I'm working on that I'm going to be releasing on my own personal YouTube channel for free, public. Anyone can watch it. That is coming. That's coming together, and I don't have a release date yet, but it is coming together, and we're going to start shooting hopefully soon. And once we start shooting, I'll come back on. I'll give you guys more updates. So that's going to be coming up on the channel. I got more sketches and sketch comedies with Ghostface coming up. I got the Ghostface mask, so I'm ready to pump out some more Ghostface sketch comedy content. So that's coming up. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, man. For sure. Nice.
Everyone go subscribe to Dom. Keep an eye out for all that good content. Dude, I can't wait to see your stuff, man.
Yeah.
I know you got something cooking over there, dude. I can't wait to see it. We got to do some collab, man. We need to, we gotta put something together, dude. You got to come to Texas, or I need to come hang out with you.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm down to do whatever. I come down to Texas, or you come over here. But yeah, man, I'm down to collab on something like a comedy sketch, a short film, something.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan, buddy. I do have a super chat in the house. I'm gonna address this, and then we're gonna call it a night. It's from my brother from another mother, Marcus from I shot him 6 times with the $5 super chat. What's up, buddy? What is your outlier Ghostface reveal? Who could be revealed as Ghostface that no one would ever see coming, in your opinion? That's a good question. I'm gonna let you go first, Dom.
What is your outlier Ghostface reveal? Who could be revealed as Ghostface that none will ever see coming, in your opinion? That's a good question. I would say that's a good question. I don't know, because I gotta watch the trailers and stuff like that. But if I had to say, at the top of my head, I would say possibly Mark Kincaid from Scream 3.
Man, you freaking stole mine, bro. All right, I'm gonna say something different since you stole mine.
Okay, it's okay. You can use the same one.
No.
Okay,
You'll make me think on this one.
Okay.
I would say. No, we haven't seen, because I feel like it needs to be somebody we've seen enough of. That's one thing about Scream 3. I don't feel like we saw Roman enough for him to be the killer. I don't know why. He was just not, until he was a killer. Throughout the movie, I never really thought he was a killer, But also, anyways, maybe Sydney's dad. Maybe she left, forgot about him. Maybe he hasn't seen his granddaughters. He hasn't, he's just left alone, or something, I think that would be a big, crazy reveal. And if I had to go for a second one, I would say, even though I don't want it to happen, but it would be a big shocker if it's Chad.
Ooh.
If Chad
that would break my heart. That would break my heart. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, man, Chad, if that was the case, bro, dude, that would hurt me so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be I think, and what if he was just like, I had to kill my own sister, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, for sure. But other than that, man, everybody's a suspect. I don't want to see Tatum as a killer. I don't want to see Sydney do it. I don't, you know, I think it'd be pretty cool to have Ghostface as a killer. I mean, Kirby as a killer. But you know, I think because we have kind of forgotten Neil Prescott a little bit, and maybe that's what part of his motive is, that his daughter, stuff that happened to his wife, and then his daughter leaves and starts a new life and leaves him alone, and he wants her to come home, so he kills everybody around her to bring her home, you know. I think that'd be kind of weird, kind of cool, but I would want that reveal in Sydney's house, Sydney's old house.
Oh yeah.
Like, she's came home for comfort to her dad, you know, and he's like, you're home now, you're safe, you know, I'm glad you're here, I could use the company. And then she kind of like wanders into a room, and maybe it's a Ghostface shrine or something, or maybe her old bedroom or something has like a bunch of weird shit in it. And it's like, and he's like, I had to get you home some way, baby girl. And he pulls out a knife, or she rejects it, and that's when he decides, well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill you. You're making me do this.
Damn.
You're that'd be crazy.
Hell yeah.
Ghostface could be Randy's sister, the Meeks twins' mom, or their dad. We have never seen. Marcus says, some Neil, I like it. It'd be crazy if he knew they killed Maureen all along. Yeah, like he was a part of it. Yeah, like this was our whole entire idea, Sydney. You know, I wasn't going to be the setup. You were. And then that twist that changes the game on Scream 1 altogether.
Yeah.
Her father passed away in Scream 4, from what I heard. That's what was on a deleted scene. It's not canon. Yeah, it's not canon. Kevin Wilson be the true killer. Yo, Chad being revealed would crush a lot of souls. Yes, it would. It would definitely crush a lot of souls. That'd be crazy. But you would never see it coming. Not at this point. Because how likable he is. Like Stu Macher. Thank you again, buddy, for that $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. Go subscribe to Marcus over at Shot Him 6 Times and go be a part of his stream. It should be happening any momento. Looks like you pushed the stream back. Yeah. Still, everyone go hit that notify me button and be a part of that stream. And we are going to end it on that. Have a good night, Matthew. I appreciate y'all. I will have another Scream Talk Friday night. We'll do a watch party. I think we got the original Fright Night. We'll do that over the weekend. We'll do a Scream Talk and a Fright Night over the weekend, and I hope you're all there. So be looking out for that, and hit that notify me button whenever it goes live. So I love your faces. Thank you for everybody coming by and showing us some love. Go subscribe to Damalama Ding Dong. Hit him up, and we'll see y'all on the next one. We'll see you later. Or we'll see